Okay, so let's have a look at XRP, and very nicely we went in on a short here, took profit at 33 this morning, and then I woke up, I took profit, and I woke up and I saw this opportunity. I thought on the 15 minute, and I thought, look, if this is going to bottom out, is going to be bottoming out now. There was a bit of bullish divergence on the hour, so I set a target here on the 15 minute, and because I thought it was a bit risky, is rather than doing the 702, I did a 786. So my target was at 32.20, or my entry was 32.20. My stop loss was just a tenth of a point below here, 31.96. And look, I should have trusted the 702. My stop loss, I wanted to keep my stop loss tight. So there was only so much I was willing to put into it because I thought it was risky. And it was on the 15 minutes. So, but look, if it had got the 702, it came down to 32.22. So 0.0002, 200ths of a cent away from my entry point, and it did this beautiful pump. Look at this beautiful pump. So now I shift to the 1 hour. So this looks, when I look at this on the 5 minute, yeah, on the EMAs here, yeah, you can see the 20 crossing to 55, 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like it is an impulsive move, and it's going to come back for a correction. Yeah. So this might be the top, or maybe this is a triple top resistance here. So I think this might be the top, and this is the 1, 2 for the correction down. I may be wrong. When I look on the 15 minute with the MAs, you've got the 200 here. So possibly it might want to push on the 200 here before it comes back down. Yeah. So now what I'm looking for is the swing, the reversal on the 1 hour now rather than the 15 minute, because the 15 minute opportunity passed here. Yeah. So very simply is when this tops out, so either this is it, or this might test the 55 EMA on the hourly now, and potentially why is if you look at the top, look at this here, is this came up to 20, got rejected here, and then came down. So this is like a crossing over. Look at this rejection down. So now it broke down, coming back up to test the 55 is, it might even go to the 50, but I think the 55, and then it will come down again, and hopefully we'll start to see it doing this reversal pattern here. Yeah. So as an example is back down here, up a little bit, down a little bit, something like this, and then head on up, if it's going to do that reversal pattern. Yeah. So once this demonstrates its top, its range, and it starts to head back down, is just put the fib on it here, and potentially the new target, if this is the top, the new target will be 32.98 entry point, and the stop loss will still be 31.96, just below the bottom here. Yeah. And my target will be up here at this line here, let's say 39.5 or so. Yeah. 39.5 or so. So now why so low? And the reason being, because normally you look at the bottom here, and this is the top, this is skyline, this is the range. I'd be looking for mountain peak. So third spike, double top, first drop, mountain peak. I'd normally be looking at it between 41 and 42, normally up around the 786. But on the previous swing on this, it took 3 days to get down. The previous, the previous part of the pattern that I believe we're on. So if you remember this from before, is here's the bull run, here's this pattern here. Okay. and at the end of it you have this dump. Here's the exact same pattern for the 2017 bull run. Here's the same pattern, and at the end of it you got this dump. And here we are again, 2021, 22. It's the same pattern, except we haven't had the final dump. But where we potentially are in this part of the pattern is about here in this part of the pattern. So when I zoom into where that is previously, you get these same but different movements, yeah? So as it stands here, it looks like we're in this part before the big drop, yeah? So look, we've got the drop, the lift. Now look, it took 3 days to get down, so it took us 3 days to get down, and potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get back up, but look, it doesn't break this level here. Okay, so that was previous, so that's why I'm thinking mountain peak here might not be very high. Now why that is that when we start to look at the MAs, here, this is the 50, green one is the 50 SMA on the daily, and the 200 SMA in the daily were resistance. When it broke below them, look, it never tested them again, stay below them, and look at the white line here and the blue line are the 20 EMA and the 55 crossed over. Look, there's that spill. And that was previously what set up the final dump in 2020. Okay, the bottom of the bear market. So now when we come over to here, where we are now, is we have, remember, same but different, is we have the drop. There's the 200, so price action is below the 200. It even back tested to the 200 and pushed down for 3 days. And we're having our lift back up. Okay, so there's the 200. This is the 55 SMA up here. Again, that's taking a turn down. The 20 and the 55 EMA have already crossed over. So there's a good chance that we get a push back up to 39, 40 or so. And by the time that happens, there's the 200, here's the EMAs, here's the 50, all coming down, and that we get a touch off, we get a rejection, and we head down. So potentially same but different. So that's what I'm mindful of, yeah. And for the lift up here, you can see the 5 MA on the daily is taking a turn up. So we'll probably get the VWAP taking a turn up tomorrow, and that'll help with the lift, yeah. So that's part of what I'm watching for. So my target for this long will be, say, 39.50 or so, yeah. 39.50, 40. 39.50 probably a bit safer, yeah. And again, I'll be looking for a short for the potential spill. And again, they're all potentials. We got to watch them. We got to trade price action as it happens. So we'll see what this does. Is looking for our entry here, going for our long, nice tight stop loss here. Once it moves away, I'll pull my stop loss up to my entry point, so then I'm covered, and then we let this move on and see what it wants to do. It could be a slow, tedious 5 days up, but we'll see. I don't know, but that's what I'm basically watching for. Yeah, look to take profit here, look for the reversal, and then heading down. One of the things I am mindful of, again back to the previous one, is while this is all going on, is it may look like a breakup. So that's why we'll be careful. That's what we've got to be careful for. Yeah, this may look like it's like, oh my God, look, it's breaking up now. We're getting this 1, 2, and we're heading up. And then look what happens of a day. Is you get a lift. Look how tight this is. Is you get a lift. The next day turns around. Look at that small little lift, and then down it goes. Is it doesn't spend too long, and then look at this, and then down it goes. So I'm mindful that this could happen pretty fast. Yeah. So that's what I'm watching out for. So that's it. So let's see how this 1 hour behaves. Let's look for our correction and our entry point, Nice tight stop loss, and then we'll ride it up, and from there you'll see what happens. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the chat. Yeah. All right. Cheers.